Good day everyone, welcome to my presentation for Kolita22 today. The title of my study is Persuasions in the English translation of East Java traditional food on restaurant menu. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Ratna Wulan Ristianingsih. I am currently a student in doctoral program majoring in linguistics at Faculty of Humanities Universitas Indonesia. This is the layout of my presentations today. Why I'm interested in this topic, it starts with the fact that there are many different translations of the same traditional food in restaurants in Surabaya. For example, we have rawon translated into various black soup and so on and so forth. And in fact, the menu gathered for this study, not all are bilinguals. But one significant phenomenon is that there is no similar translations for the same traditional food names. Translating traditional food into foreign languages is quite difficult due to some cultural and linguistic problems. On the other hand, traditional food has become one of the tourist attractions and one way to communicate and to introduce traditional food is through translation. In East Java, Surabaya and Malang are listed as best food cities and regions. They are famous for some traditional food, as mentioned here, rujak cingur, bakwan Malang, rawon, and so on and so forth. However, some references mention that the translator for tourism tags, including restaurant menu, are often amateur and non-professional, as mentioned by Munoz 2011, Benki 2015, and Maka 2016. Therefore, the study is intended to see whether the translation of traditional food in hotel restaurant menus is informative and persuasive as to other functions of menu translations and must be realized by a translator as mentioned by Ali and Rusaidi 2017. This study is using corpus linguistic approach. I gathered data from 35 hotel restaurant menus and I focus on the English translation of East Java traditional food. And the data is this, and I categorize the informative functions using key element from list study 2019, and this from her study I could see that in the menu the most frequently appear information is about side dish, cooking method, ingredients, and then types of food. From the word list, 40 most frequent noun, verb, and adjectives, I found that the most frequent nouns are rice, crackers, sambal, and bean, while the most frequent adjectives are fried, steam, and boil, and only one verb, that is serve. From the nouns, we could see that it talks about local ingredients, while for the adjectives, mostly is about cooking method, while the verb serve is usually is a common expression to provide food and drink. And then I clustered the most frequent noun, verb, and adjective to see the common expressions. And then from the most frequent nouns, it can be seen that the English translations highlight local food such as steamed rice, and then prawn crackers, shrimp crackers, yeah, and then sambal mata. For the frequency of adjectives, as mentioned earlier, it talk about cooking methods, and it's not very sophisticated, grilled, boiled, steam. And here I give the example of traditional Indonesians that refers to the cultural heritage and then geographical origin, but it's appear 49 times from 315 food. And so the menu is not highlighting the cultural heritage, more it highlights on the local ingredients. While for the verb, the word served appear 144 times out of 315 traditional food offered. So it is usually combined with the word steamed rice and then peanut sauce and then soup. So it talks about the side dish and then the types of food. How about the level of persuasiveness? From the example I provide, the clusters mostly are 2-word instead of 3 or 4-word or 5-word clusters. It shows the variety of word arrangements in the English translations of traditional food. Mostly, the translations fulfill the states of attention and interest. For example, here, Indonesian style grilled spring chicken, fried bean cake, and bean curd, eggplant, served with grilled steamed rice and vegetables. This is typical translations of traditional food in which it highlights the local ingredients, bean cake, bean curd, as also steamed rice. It shows the cooking method from the word grilled and then fried. It also shows the geographical origin, Indonesian. Some others mention Surabaya, some others mention East Java and then Japanese. But there is no steps on action because the verb use is only serve, which is describing instead of pulling the tourist into action. In conclusions, it can be said that the analysis of frequencies in the corpus of this study reveals the main features of the promotions of East Java traditional food in restaurant menus. The menus emphasize concepts such as uniqueness and desirability of the food by describing the diversity of ingredients, familiar cooking methods, and types of food. The AIDA model is developed in only 3 steps, using nouns, adjective, and verb present in the corpus. Thus, the promotions of East Java traditional food in English in hotel restaurant menus is lack of action states and may fail in changing foreign tourist behavior to selecting traditional food instead of other items offered. We could say that the level of persuasion is not very high. Okay, that's the end of my presentation. These are my several references. Thank you for your attentions, and I'm open for questions and suggestions. Thank you very much for your attention.